As I sit in His creation at the garden, I'm reminded of eternal life. This is not our home. We're merely passing through, but for a breath at a time. We never know when that breath will cease, when we'll be called home to Jesus. As I sit and treasure this day, even this grief-filled day, I am embraced by trees, flowers, birds, and butterflies. Subtle reminders of precious life few stop to notice in the busyness of the day. It's when a storm blows in, halts our busy routine, that we stop and reflect on all the countless blessings we have and yet rarely see. Grief has a way of opening your eyes to what is important and closing them to what is not. As you stop, try to find the strength to let go. Let go of the memories of the past. Let go of unfulfilled promises and stolen days that never were to be a part of your journey. Today, you have a choice. Leave the grief in the garden of life. Pick yourself up and move on, or dwell in the sorrow, misery, and loss. Father knows what you need when you need it the most. 2 red cardinals greet you as you enter the garden, and you know this is the perfect place to say goodbye. Goodbye until you see your loved one again on streets lined with gold and peace that surpasses all understanding. You ask Father to take it, the sorrow, the weight of the grief, and help you as you rise up from yet another bench of loss, only to step into a fullness of life that you know is waiting. It's on the other side of the grief. Get up, start stepping, and let them go. It's in the release that true peace lies. Let it all go until you meet again. As you start and get up and start your journey out of the garden and home, you see a turtle, and you realize we all have our own race to run. We cannot control the path we take, the time spent, the pit stops along the way, or the eventual end that faces us all. All we can control is how we run our own race. Embrace the race. Ensure you finish well, and you both will ultimately meet at the finish line, the pearly gates. Your loved one finished their race first. That does not mean you can quit now. You've never quit on anything. You run your race knowing they're waiting for you at the victorious finish line.